Do you want to know who the top candidate is for most hiring managers? My name is Joel Laugi, and I've been in recruitment for coming up to a decade. I have done literally hundreds of searches. And when you start a search as a recruiter, one of the first things you do is you sit down with the hiring manager and you ask them a simple question. Who is your ideal candidate? They run through a bunch of requirements, kind of like what you'll see on a job description. How much experience you need, what technical skills you need, all the typical stuff that you would imagine. Then most hiring managers will say something that maybe a lot of you wouldn't expect. They will say, look, if you can find me somebody doing the same job at one of our competitors, I would be over the moon. Now, they like to make hires like this for a few reasons. Number one, you don't need to train somebody up in the same way you would if they were making a transition. Number two, they'll already likely know the product because they're working at a competitor. It's going to be a similar type of product. And number three, you hurt your competitors when you steal their best people. This also happens to be how most recruitment agencies make a lot of money. They find top talent literally at the competition and they present them to these companies and they get a large fee. This is what you're up against. So if you want to know if you're an ideal candidate for a job, think about it. Am I doing the same job at one of their competitors? If the answer is yes, you are likely going to be considered a top candidate. Also, this probably isn't going to be a popular video because it's probably what no one wants to hear.